Everybody, Houston here with Ray McCray, and with Joshua Wynn from Russell Talking to D. How you doing?
All right, how you doing?
I'm good, man. Great. Let's start with you tonight. What in the wrestling world? What are you looking forward to?
Man, I'm just looking forward to seeing some great matches. Looking forward to seeing some new champions, and just looking forward to great matches, man.
Sure. David, I'm sorry. Josh, what you looking forward to?
For tonight, I'm just looking for good matches. I mean, champions, they're going to come and go. I'm just all about good wrestling matches.
Yes, sir. Ladies, we got a lot of stuff going on tonight. First of all, we got Battle of the Belts with AEW on TNT. We also have tonight at 8 o'clock, we got Hard to Kill pay-per-view. You got pay-per-view. All you got to do is go to Google, type Watch Wrestling, click the first link, find a stream that works for you, and you're good to go. Let's get into it here. I'm going to make a prediction for Hard to Kill pay-per-view. I can pull my card up. That'd be awesome. Hard to Kill, I'm going to say that for the women's, I had the card all ready to go and loaded. I don't know what happened to it here. Let's see here. Hard to Kill 2022. The first pay-per-view for Impact Wrestling is at the Bomb Factory here in Dallas, Texas. In Deep Ellum, and the card for that one, I can pull that card up. Okay, cool. Here we go. We got the Women's Championship. I'm gonna predict, might be dead wrong. I'm gonna predict Mickie James to retain the title. I'm gonna predict Alicia Edwards will defeat Chelsea Green. Jordan Grace will find herself. Lady Frost, Mo Rosemary, and Tasha Steelz to become the Knockout Ultimate X Champion. The Knockout, no, I'm sorry. The winner will contender for the Impact Knockouts Championship. Is the first ever Knockout Ultimate X Championship. The first time these girls have to go high like the men did. That'd be interesting right there. Eddie Edwards, I'm going to say Eddie Edwards, Rick Swann, Willie Mack, Heath and Rhino will defeat the Good Brothers, Doc Gallows, Carl Anderson, Carl with a K by the way, and Violet by Design. I'm going to say Chris Sabin will defeat Jonathan Gresham. I'm going to predict Moose will retain against Matt Cardona and W. Morrissey. Trey Miguel will retain the title against Steve McClain, in my opinion, and Austin Aries will defeat Chris Bay, Laredo Kid, and Mike Bailey. That's the card with my predictions for Hard to Kill tonight at 8 o'clock at the Bomb Factory here in Dallas, Texas. Graham, what do you think about that card altogether?
Man, it's gonna be a good card. Happy to see Jackson Gresham still wrestling with his RH World title and how Impact being used. Only thing I disagree with you on your prediction, I think Mickie James gonna lose that title tonight.
Oh.
Mickie James supposed to make an appearance in WWE at the Royal Rumble.
Oh, really?
I think Impact will let her come on there with a belt.
Yeah. You have to see. Josh, what's your opinion?
I actually have to disagree with Greg. I think they're going to have Mickie James keep the title because it's going to show more legitimacy with her being in WWE's Royal Rumble, being the Impact champion. Mm-hmm. And Impact's all about getting more exposure, so I think that's what they're going to do with that one.
Yeah, sir. By the way, the Royal Rumble is January 29th. I got to correct myself. I apologize. I said it was Dr. King's birthday, January 29th. I'm sorry. That's January 15th, his birthday. But anyway, it will be January 29th, the Royal Rumble. And that kicks off our long and bumpy yellow brick road to WrestleMania.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite time of the year. I love the Raw Rumble and how you set up great matches. How they set up, if they're good, right? You can set up new people that can be in the main event scene, and how it's also in the midst of the match you can set up other rivalries or other matches for WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, man, because you got plenty of time, dude. You got the Rumble at the time back in the day. You had the Rumble, No Way Out, WrestleMania. So you got 3 months to put all these matches together. And in my opinion, I'm still choosing my pick. I'm still predicting. I'm still proclaiming that your reigning, defending, undisputed WWE champion Brock Lesnar will enter the Rumble, win the Rumble, probably get the number contenders match the next night, and we'll find out who's gonna. I'm sorry, my bad. I probably take it back. He's gonna face Bobby Lashley. That's gonna be the Rumble match. He's gonna face Bobby Lashley. He'll beat Bobby Lashley, retain the title, go on to WrestleMania, and from there, who knows?
No, I'm gonna have to disagree with that. I think that Roman Reigns is gonna cost Brock the title. Mm-hmm. Bobby Lashley's gonna win it. Then they're gonna have their dream match of Brock and Roman at WrestleMania, and then that's when Brock's gonna eventually beat Roman Reigns and dethrone the champion. But I also think that you're gonna have an underdog win the Royal Rumble, and what I mean by underdog, I'm talking someone like Sami Zayn or maybe even R-Truth.
Wow.
No.
I love R-Truth winning the Rumble.
Oh yeah.
That'd be great. R-Truth, Ron Killings, R-Truth. Outside of WWE, this dude is a legend. The first African American NWA World Champion. This dude is a legend outside the company. He's been with the company since the Attitude Era. Okay, I think this dude will be a great WWE champion.
Oh yeah. I think he's done every. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So he great.
Back in his heyday, I believe he would have been a great champion. But now, I think that it relegated to him. I think once he goes back, get back serious and win a mid-card title and work his way back up, to being a world champion.
Josh, you gonna say something?
I think that it's time for them to pull the trigger on one of these underdogs because they've been pushing all the big guys and all the upper talent and everything like that. And I'm like, who better than R-Truth? That dude has pretty much done everything they've thrown at him.
Yeah.
He's been the comedy act. He's been the crazy act. He's been everything.
It is very hard in this business to do everything they ask you. Sometimes sometimes what they ask you is really stupid. It's really hard to do. Yeah, I'll do that. And that's the whole key. No matter how stupid it is, how maybe offensive it is, the answer is always yes.
Oh yeah. But I also think that WWE on the verge of. Oh, sorry.
Great. Hang on a second. Josh, say again.
I also think that WWE's on a cusp of having to reinvent themselves once again because they've released so much talent that now they got to start outsourcing people from other companies for the Royal Rumble. So.
Great. What you were saying?
I was saying R-Truth is 1 million times 24/7 champion.
Dana Brooke, I think she's our current champion. I don't know why it's so it's so hard to pin the girl. Roll her up, get the 3 count, you're good to go. Why you acting like you can't beat Dana Brooke?
I let Greg go on that one.
Like, bruh, why people they act like they can't pin Dana Brooke, Greg? For real, all you gotta do is roll her up, get the 3 count. What's so hard about that?
I think they set it up where Jerome, I think his name, is going to turn on her and get his 24/7 title back.
Her name's Reggie, but yeah.
Reggie, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Man. I'm looking forward to the Rumble, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be January 29th on the Saturday. our epic road to WrestleMania. Can these guys deliver? And speaking of delivering, WrestleTrack brought to you by Back Deliveries and More LLC. They put the D in delivery. 888-712-2587. You have a CDL license. You can drive trucks. You can get paid. BackDeliverieSandMore.com. Speaking of delivering, can Impact Wrestling and AEW, we'll talk AEW in a second, and they deliver tonight. Greg, we'll start with you.
Impact has the card to deliver tonight, and I believe they will. AEW, they've been delivering and getting better and better. AEW is right here. They just need that big name and some great storytelling continue to be on the level with WWE.
Josh, what about you?
I think Impact's actually on par of being able to probably present their best pay-per-view period tonight, but not a big fan of AEW. I think AEW is kind of the WCW of this generation because all they're getting all the talent. So.
Oh wow! No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
But AEW is giving the old WWE talent a little more freedom than WWE was giving them.
Josh.
Yeah, but WCW beat WWE in the rankings about 58 weeks in a row, and then all of a sudden it took one match to turn the entire tide for WWE.
Yeah.
Just wait, that WWE match is going to happen again, and a lot of people are thinking that it's going to be WrestleMania, Brock versus Roman.
Yes, sir. By the way, WrestleMania is available. Tickets are available, and by the way, it will be right here in Dallas, Texas, at the AT&T Stadium where the Cowboys play. And just before that, 3 hours before WrestleMania, you can party with the Nature Boy Ric Flair, featuring Jake the Snake Roberts, Diamond Dallas Page, Kevin Nash, and more. $99. Bring your own chairs, your own whatever. You gotta go to Eventbrite, see the requirements are, wear a mask. Other than that, 3 hours for WrestleMania, part of the Nature Boy Ric Flair. By the way, I do recommend, it's very important for every wrestling event that you check the seating chart. For the love of God, use it. That you don't want to be sitting there all comfortable and somebody say, "You're in my seat." Like, man, you tripping, this is my seat. And a big old fights break out. So use the seating chart at all times.
Yes.
I've been plenty of time. I'm sitting there comfortable. I'm sitting there just chilling, comfortable and everything. It's a 3 hour show, mind you. I'm sitting there chilling, comfortable, and somebody be like, "Hey, you in my seat." So I learned right then, quick, fast, and in a doggone hurry, check your seating chart.
Yes.
All right, let's talk. Let's go old school for you. I'm gonna take you back to the Royal Rumble in the year was 2004, a year that I want you to remember, because apparently, according to WWE, this never happened. Chris Benoit didn't win squat because nobody won the Rumble 2004. But that's a doggone lie. Chris Benoit, like it or not, 2004, your Royal Rumble win. He was the first to use the loophole in the Royal Rumble match rules. The rules are the winner gets a title shot. Never say which brand. It says title shot. Raw, SmackDown, never say that. Because Raw, the SmackDown superstar, won the Rumble. The next night he's on Raw, shouting Triple H. Shawn Michaels say, "Man, you ain't gonna come up in here and take my spot. I'm almost close to ending this thing with Triple H. You ain't gonna come up in here on my time. Not in this house, not in Big Mama's house, if you will." So y'all know the story. Triple H, Chris Benoit contract signing. Shawn Michaels come out, super kicks the hell out of the Chris Benoit, signs his name on the contract. For weeks, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? And the answer's right in front of your face. Triple threat. And of course, you know the story. At WrestleMania, Chris Benoit won the World Heavyweight Championship.
Right, you talking a taboo subject there, my friend.
Yes, sir. Like it or not, as far as wrestling and pure wrestling alone goes, wrestling and wrestling by itself, Chris Benoit was one of the best to ever do. You can't tell me Chris Benoit Kurt Angle matches were awesome. You can't tell me that.
Oh yeah.
Chris Benoit, Kurt Angle, 2 out 3 falls match, submissions match. You can't tell me anything like that.
I know they had good matches, but yeah, I look at it like this: what defined Chris Benoit was his best of 5 series.
Oh yeah,
in WCW.
Yes, sir.
yeah. You're taking us back, man.
And technically, technically, Chris Benoit was a horseman, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Yes, he was.
Yep.
That's when he had longer hair at the time. He had longer hair, like a mullet. Not a mullet, but he had longer hair back in WCW. And man, I'll tell you something. One of my favorite matches of all time. Well, unfortunately, it will never happen. But in your dreams, my favorite dream match will never happen. But probably when your dreams are in heaven one day, Chris Benoit, Daniel Bryan, a submissions match.
Yeah, that would be a good match.
Unfortunately for us, that's the only place that's going to happen in your dreams. But man, it would have been an incredible match.
Yeah.
Dream match, yeah. Be a great pure wrestling match. Yeah, see who can set up each other for that LaBelle lock, which is a version of crossface.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I heard a story that Dean Malenko gave Chris Benoit that move for his finisher, which just took Chris Benoit's career off the charts.
Oh yeah.
That 2004, I was so I always have been and still am a big Chris Benoit fan. And that year when he won the Rumble and he finally won the title, I was just so happy. Like when he finally given him his props. Should have been a world champion in WCW. And they tried to give it to him to keep him there, but he didn't even keep the belt.
Yeah, I think he was champion for like what, a night or something. I'm not.
Oh yeah, in WCW.
Oh yeah.
He left.
It was very short.
And then they said that very short. They said that he didn't win it per se because Sid Vicious' foot was under the rope when he pinned him. And I think they did that just in case he didn't stay with WCW. They wanted him to stay with them, but his mind was made up. He was tired and done with it.
Oh yeah. I'll take you back to another. I went further than I wanted to go. I wanted to stay in the Rumble, but what you call it with me. Nostalgia caught it with me, so I went further than I wanted to go. But in the Royal Rumble, my favorite matches, my favorite moment of all was 1999. First of all, Mick Foley and The Rock in an epic I Quit match. And those chair shots to the head was vicious, man. Mick Foley's kids in the audience, they had to leave.
Yeah, that was a good match. But you want to go old school?
What you got?
Old school where they set something up. Let's go all the way back to the Rumble where they had Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior eliminate everybody. They're the last two in the ring. And if that was not foreshadowing WrestleMania, I don't know what ever was.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, you really taking us back, man. Yeah. Yeah. Foreshadowing, letting us know what was coming up. And I ain't gonna lie, I had goosebumps watching that. I was like, oh, man, I was saying it, I'm like, so as a fan, you say you want to see it, but then to see it actually come and start to happen, I'm like, oh, yeah. Look on.
Yes, sir. Well, I want to take you back while we're going back and everything. The year was, I believe, let's see here, I'll find a good one here. 98. The year before that, in 98, Steve Austin won the Raw match for the third time, I believe.
No.
Okay.
He won it in 97, 98, and 2000.
Yeah.
2001.
Ooh.
Yeah, he won it in 97 by eliminating Bret Hart.
Okay.
He won it in 98 by eliminating The Rock.
Okay.
And he won it in 2001 by eliminating Kane.
Gotcha. I don't know why I thought it was mid-90s, his victories from the Rumble.
Yeah. Now, what it was is they had planned for him to do a three-peat in the 90s. But they were like, you know what? They don't want to give too much of one thing at one time.
Yeah.
So that's why they waited to the 2000s. And plus, in the early 2000s, it was kind of almost, the quitting time for Stone Cold. So they wanted to give him one final big push and give the fans something that they could say, hey, we were there for that. So.
Oh, yeah. My favorite Austin... Hey, Greg, go ahead.
Do you think they will ever get a three-peat in the Royal Rumble?
I highly doubt it, but I'd love to see it.
Yeah, I agree. I highly doubt it too.
My favorite Austin...
We'll never get a three-peat in the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of Austin, my favorite Austin moment was the paranoid rattlesnake. 2001, kind of 2002 as well. When Austin was paranoid. Like, bro, that's my favorite moment. He's letting people know he's Stone Cold Austin. He don't deserve that. You let the people know.
Yeah. My favorite Austin moment is the birth of Austin 316 when he said, "Get that piece of trash out of my ring."
Hell yeah!
Putting the entire roster on notice. Austin 316 says, "You can't get better than that."
Yeah. By the way, it's cool to curse on this podcast. By the way, just so you know.
All right.
Man, so many great memories and going down every year in the Rumble, and hopefully this year we'll have a Rumble. I don't know what's going to be like this year, but God willing we'll have a winner, and that winner go on to get the prize of the world title, the universal title. And I wonder, what if we did something like this? At some point, hopefully in our lifetime, we have the first ever intergender Royal Rumble match.
Like full on?
Full on. The women and the men beat the hell out of each other. Last person standing is your winner, and the winner gets the same opportunity as the previous winners get. This time you get 4 titles to choose from. You get the Women's Championship, the WWE Championship, World Title, Universal Title, NXT Title. Bro, you got a lot of options to choose from.
That would be cool. I'd be down to see that match.
Yeah, the first ever intergender match, women and the men at the same time. And where it happens.
I'm looking forward to the surprises for this Rumble.
Yes, sir. Greg, what is your pick for the Rumble?
My pick for the Rumble. I want to go back. I agree with Roman Reigns and call Brock Lesnar to lose the title to Bobby Lashley. And then my pick for the Rumble now, I believe Big E is going to win it and set up a match with Big E and Bobby Lashley where they can finally say they have a one-on-one match with each other for the title.
Josh, who's your pick? You say
Brock Lesnar beat Bobby Lashley match. I've been waiting on that match.
Ooh, we all been waiting, man. We waiting a long time. Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar.
Everyone's been waiting for that match for a long time, but I happen to think 100% it's not going to deliver because they're putting too much hype into the match.
Here's the question right here. Should the Universal title and the WWE Championship be unified?
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
No.
All right, let's go with the affirmative. Josh, why do you think that?
I think having 2 titles, granted, it's cool, but I think having 2 titles cuts your rosters in too much of a disarray of who's going to get this title match, who's going to get that title match. prime example right now. They had no challengers for Roman Reigns, so they just said, well, we're going to give Seth Rollins the title shot. And I'm like, dude didn't earn it, so why is he getting the title shot? Just because he's Seth Rollins? That doesn't sit well with me. And that's the problem with having two main titles is you run out of people to challenge for those titles. If you have one, then you have an entire roster on both Raw and SmackDown that can potentially go for it.
And Greg, you are against the top unified.
Yes, what I like about Seth Rollins challenging Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins has proven that he can beat Roman Reigns. Now the problem they did with Roman Reigns is having him beat everybody, but you didn't build anybody up to come up and have a chance to challenge him. The only thing I liked about NXT, what they did with Braun Breaker, is they showed him challenging, then they let him come back and show that he had a chance to come up and show that he can beat the top guy there. When you build somebody up right and you show them, have them just go through everybody, and then have them finally come and challenge Roman Reigns, and maybe he'll lose, then let him learn his lesson and come back and beat Roman Reigns. They had some people who was taking it to Roman Reigns, and they didn't. I don't think they really built them up after they lost to him. They just let him just go to the wayside. Cesaro gave Roman Reigns a good match. What did you do with him after this? Nothing.
I gotta step away for 1 minute. Give me 1 minute, guys.
All right, no problem. Josh is gonna take care of business right quick. In the meantime, first of all, I'd like to congratulate Braun Breaker. He is your new NXT champion. In my opinion, I stand by my statement. NXT 2.0 sucks.
Yeah, but you know what? I like Braun Breaker. I like when he first came in, and the kind of vibe that he gave me when he first came in, when John Cena first came in the Attitude Era. When he came in the ring and face to face with Kurt Franklin, asked why he should be in there. He said ruthless aggression, and he challenged Kurt Angle, and to me that foreshadowed that they saw a lot in John Cena, but if he hadn't learned yet how to that right package of himself to present himself, and he learned and he finally tuned his craft, and they built him up and worked him up. When he got John Cena rapper, and then he had the defender USA title. Most people don't like it. I loved it. And he worked his way up, and then when he finally had a chance to make it, they did a vote. And the vote that John Cena won, somehow John Bradshaw Layfield stole that title, that first title match. So I knew then that, it was going to be John versus John. John Cena finally get up there, and, I like Braun Breaker. He still got a few things to learn. You can see that he's learning and he's getting better. My only thing I'm scared about is if they move him up to the main roster, is if he ain't gonna mess another NXT superstar you bring up to WWE.
Man, Josh, you still with us? Alright, Josh, Josh still taking care of that. By the way, man, in my opinion, if you ever seen Ready to Rumble, I'm just noticing this. John Cena is in Ready to Rumble. At some point in the movie, in the gym scene, that's John Cena, a young John Cena. I'm like, oh snap, niggas in there.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry.
Josh is with us, y'all. I got it back. I watched it, Ready to Rumble, a bunch of times. In my opinion, yeah, the movie sucked. The first and only movie from WCW, Ready to Rumble, Ready number 2 Rumble, and everybody's in it. Booker T, the late great Mean Gene Okerlund, Goldberg, not Bret Hart, Sting is in it, different folk, and
Bam Bigelow,
oh yeah,
Saturn,
a young John Cena, in the gym and everything, and of course the embarrassment of a former WCW champion. What's his name? David Arquette.
Oh yeah.
I can't. It's 20 years ago. God, we didn't know it. It's 20 years ago. I can't believe David Arquette was a WCW champion.
Yeah. Well, I mean, let's look at it like this though. So when you have a movie that stars a wrestler, or especially a movie about wrestling, how are you gonna like capitalize on that? Simple, have him win the title.
And even though it was promoting the movie, it's in the record book. It's official. It's in the record book. David Arquette is a former legit WCW champion.
Oh yeah, I actually saw him wrestle in real life here, and he did some event here in Michigan 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, he should stick to acting.
Oh God, yeah.
And now you got Johnny Knoxville in the Royal Rumble, and I'm like, bro, this ain't Jackass. You're gonna get your ass handed to you.
Wait, this Royal Rumble?
Yeah, but yep.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I gotta see this.
He officially in the Royal Rumble as of Friday.
How you get in the Rumble?
Yeah.
Who came up with that idea?
Well, so the Jackass guys were pretty much they've all been WWE fans, well, wrestling fans, But what happened was Vince McMahon and his con, I forget what his con's name is, but they came up with an idea. Hey, let's capitalize and help each other out, and that's what they're doing.
My God, Johnny Knoxville in the Rumble. That reminds me of back in '99. I want to say it was 99, 2001 or 2, when Hall of Famer, celebrity Hall of Famer Drew Carey went to the Rumble. 2000, there it is.
Wow.
Yeah, that's no 2001. 2001. Yeah, because he entered the one that Stone Cold won last. Yeah.
So we can say it.
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
So we can throw out the all duty employees are eligible, because now we let anybody in the Rumble now. We let celebrities in the Rumble. It's mostly just WWE folk. But hey, if freaking Johnny Knoxville's in it, screw that. Anybody can be in the Rumble now.
Oh yeah. Well, you know that there's a rumor that that Paige is cleared and she should be returning as one of the surprise guests. Not guests, but surprise entrance into the Women's Royal Rumble match.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking forward to the women's match, man. I'm going to take it all the way back 2018, 17, 18. I can't get the year right. So, after the match, it's the Women's Royal Rumble match. Okay, Asuka won the match. She's choosing between, at the time, Alexa Bliss or Charlotte Flair. Before she can say a word, guess who freaking comes out the building? Freaking Ronda Rousey. Everybody lost their mind. Everybody's shocked. What the hell is she doing here? What's she doing here? Why is Ronda Rousey here? And Ronda Rousey don't say a word. She walk in the ring, shake the champion's hand like a true professional. Nope, not today. She trying to shake Asuka's hand. Nope, not up in here. As she point WrestleMania sign, I'll see y'all in Mania. Oh my goodness, going down. I miss that, the surprises in wrestling. Nobody, except the powers that be, yes sir, except the powers that be, nobody knew Ronda Rousey would be in the building.
Yeah. The thing about the Royal Rumble is people, Battle Royals have always been favorite kinds of matches for people.
Yeah.
When you have the Royal Rumble and you can have surprise, yeah, I mean, that's what people are all about, is see who we surprise somebody with.
You never know who goes in the Rumble, man. For example, the lights get out in the building, and all of a sudden, lights going to go, freaking Mike Tyson, it can happen, I'm saying.
I miss the days when you can have complete surprise of who's going to be into the match. Like watching it, everything back, I was shocked and surprised to have this feeling back, wow, yeah, I wasn't expecting to see, stuff like that at the time.
Oh, yeah, man. The Rumble is going down, and of course, the winner gets a title shot at WrestleMania. Nowadays, thanks to I believe it was Charlotte who introduced the option of the NXT title now. Not just WWE Universal title, so now you can choose from the WWE Championship, Universal Championship, NXT, the Women's title, SmackDown or Raw title.
Oh yeah. I think that's a good thing. I think incorporating that title into the picture only helps, like push that brand. Vince McMahon's killing that brand. But
oh yeah, he got me to the freaking NXT was perfect where it was, and he came and ruined it, and now it's officially dead. Y'all let it go.
That's too powerful for him.
NXT is definitely dead now that the ring is gone.
Yeah.
All the Triple H people.
At the end of the day, like this, most people are going to be wanting to watch wrestling. If you go to watch NXT, you'll be watching for your nose.
Ah, man. You really what you saying?
Takeover used to be better than the main pay-per-views next day. Some of the takeover matches, especially the women matches in the early takeover. Oh, bruh, that was just great match.
Wow, it was awesome, man. And then come Vince. No, I think we should. Nobody ask your opinion. Vince McMahon is running a multi-billion dollar company that's number for 50 some years was number one. Okay, you know that they do. You good?
I believe it. And Triple H has been planning to start his own wrestling company. I think it's all independent superstars. He can make a product that's better than WWE.
Yeah, he can, but the problem is with that he's in line to take over, so that's the problem.
Yeah.
But the problem with that,
I think that
go ahead. Hang on a second here. The problem with that, Vince McMahon is in ridiculously great health, and you waited him to bucket. You've been waiting a long time.
I also think that Vince McMahon is trying to erase Triple H's legacy because he's killing everything that Triple H did. Every single person he's released in the last year and a half has been someone that Triple H has signed other than one person. So.
Yes.
And I don't think Triple H needs to make his own company. I think he needs to go to Impact or something like that and help build that company up instead of doing his own thing. Because if you try starting up a company against a multi-billionaire company, it's a fee.
Oh yeah.
And it have billions behind you. So.
Or, in my opinion, you just wait it out, and when the time comes, Vince keep the bucket. Hey man, take the keys.
Yeah.
Well, you next in line anyway, so it'll make sense.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen though. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's been discussed a lot between the McMahon family.
Man. I think Vince McMahon is gonna sell to the person who's a con in his company.
I can't imagine him selling. I really can't.
Yeah, well, he offered back in 2002. He offered for Fox to buy the entire company, but they were stupid enough, and Fox was like, no.
Yo,
So, I mean, it's not beyond the realm of possibility. So,
what was your opinion on that? Hang on a second. Greg, can you hear me? Greg, alright, we lost connection with Greg. 1 second, y'all. Let's reconnect. Let's see, we can reconnect here. 1 second. Greg, you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright, we disconnected with Greg. But what's your opinion? should. First of all, will Vince ever sell? Will always be a McMahon Levesque operation. Vince's children, grandchildren, great grandchildren, blah blah blah. Or will it remain the family, or will somebody buy it?
The first story that someone was thinking about buying it, but I don't think it will ever be like an interesting family. I personally hope that they should be in family. And I'm ready to see somebody exclusive ahead of it. Because I think Vince is just so bullheaded. He just want to do what he wants to do. We need somebody with, fresh, innovative ideas and stuff that can take it to the next level. Somebody, like Triple H proved that he can take NXT was basically a joke at first. He took it and turned it into a fighter that was so good and he stand on his own.
Yeah.
And I love what he did with NXT.
Man, you're right. NXT was a real joke at first, man. That he had this game competition based, this game thing, like a game show style, and all of a sudden got serious around 2010, 11ish. 2010, okay, maybe. 2011, oh, okay, we're doing that now. 2012, oh, damn. 2013, now we talking. But at the time, 2011, 12, 13, it was a joke. 2010, the beginning of 2010.
Oh yeah.
Once Triple H put his hands on it, it became a serious product. Started, building up people, training them. Really take it serious. If it wasn't NXT, women's wrestling wouldn't be where it's at now.
Oh yeah.
The women that are at the top of the women's revolution, as they say, all came from NXT, all fine-tuning craft, all took serious everything that they learned in NXT. And took it to another level when they came to the main roster. Like I said, the women matches at take over. Oh man, those matches was the 5-star best match of the night. Whether it was, the co-main event, whether it was in the first hour, the women matches really elevated the game of women wrestling. Took it from divas to women wrestling.
Yeah, man. That actually is, Josh. What if, let's say, let's give it some time, 2 years from now, or a year from now, rather, would you ever change your opinion on Impact Wrestling? Not Impact Wrestling, on AEW?
No.
Oh, wow.
AEW can beat WWE, they can beat every company that's out there. I will never change my idea of AEW for the simple fact they don't know how to show class, they don't know how to show respect, and they don't know how to manage their talent. Because they, at first, when it first came out, they were like, we're going to be the place for all the independents, all the younger people that want to join us. They can. They'll have a platform to be able to show what they can do. And they have yet to do that, because all they do is push the elite, or push the people who are friends with the elite, or friends with upper management. And they're liars, and I don't put up with liars, so.
Oh, wow. Well, I feel you, man.
I will put you on that point.
I remember when AEW had their big old, let's go back to 2019, when they had their big old press conference launching AEW. I was like, okay, that's cute. When they signed Jim Ross, like, oh my God, we in trouble now. Y'all got the voice of wrestling on y'all's side. I'll be honest with you. At WWE, we did Jim Ross dirty. We did Jim Ross dirty towards the end.
Yeah.
Jim Ross and Jerry King Lawler was the perfect tag team on the mic. They made the matches seem really bigger than life. Michael Cole is almost on that level.
Yeah.
But to me, again, big man, to look in their ear, doesn't let them be who they are. In their ear. And they had a chance to get somebody that could have been on par with Vince McMahon as an announcer in Brunelli. But John Bradshaw really just bullied him out of here.
Man, let me tell you something. Commentary is hard work. The first one, you got every now and then call the match. Then on top of that, you got somebody in your ear the whole time, and you got to reach your little format all at the same time.
Yeah.
Hell, figure.
So great as a play-by-play announcer was his timing, and staying within the game, but also giving us little tidbits, being a former player and a former coach. I think he had the perfect person with him in Pat Summerall, who gave us the play-by-play, but also went back and forth with John Madden. Like that in wrestling, where you could let the video, have one call the match, have a former wrestler come in and give a little tidbit, and give us a story within the story. As you're watching it, you're supposed to build up the story to take our focus fully on that match while we watch it.
Yes, sir. Josh, what you gonna say?
Right now, the best color commentary in there is Pat McAfee.
Absolutely.
They give him a mic and said, do what you want to do.
Absolutely, man.
Yes, I love him. Especially when Shinsuke, when boos come out. I love to see him react with boos. I just love that. Yeah, you're right about that, man.
I remember not too long ago Joey Styles doing commentary. He was in ECW. Originally ECW, he was like the Jim Ross of ECW. The commentary. First, you asked Joey Styles, he'll tell you one of his mentors is Jim Ross anyway. So you see a few resemblances.
Yeah.
The oh my God stuff. That's it. The oh my God stuff is all Joey Styles. But a few influences along the way.
I think right now, the only way AEW is doing good is they're putting on the best wrestling. But the story, the commentary, all that belongs to WWE. Impact is putting on a good show all around, but I got to give the commentary team over their credit too, because they can call some pretty good matches.
Yeah.
But Pat McAfee, he is to color commentary right now to what Jim Ross was in the 80s and 90s.
I want to let's love Jim Ross. He just stuffed the butthole of cancer and walked it dry. Bit by bit, hit on the commentary team. He just got with cancer, so you give him some time to get back to normal. Let's love Jim Ross, and hopefully, I was gonna say hopefully we'll see him call WrestleMania match. That's not gonna happen no more. But the last time he called WrestleMania match was awesome.
Oh yeah.
And this dude threw a lot. This dude lost his wife, Joy, and he tried to stay busy with wrestling. And man, I appreciate the last time he called wrestling match for WWE.
Yeah, he's gonna go down as probably the greatest color commentator. Period. Yeah, that's the best thing you can say about Jim Ross. So he's going to be, he's going down as the best color commentator. Period.
Oh yeah. And I'm gonna tell you, great. The one mistake they made with Jim Ross, they tried to make him a heel. Jim Ross too doggone lovable. You can't make Jim Ross a heel. Everybody likes Jim Ross. Everybody's cool with Jim Ross. You can't make him a heel.
Yeah.
And Greg, you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. And I used to love him. Jim Ross saying, Stone Cold. When you try to take somebody out of their natural element, that would, you try to take away what made them great. And, that Vince McMahon trying to change up the game and whatnot. How they say, when they broke, don't fix it. Maybe give them some things to help enhance them or help them get a little better. But other than that, man, leave a good product, a good thing alone.
Sure. Alright, gentlemen, this is a little bit. We're gonna get ready for AEW Battle of the Belt. And later on tonight, we also got Impact Wrestling. We got a lot of wrestling on tonight. We got AEW Battle of the Belt. I think it's coming on just a little bit. We have Impact Wrestling Card to Kill. By the way, like I said earlier in the show, if you don't have pay-per-view for Impact Wrestling Card to Kill, go to google.com and the search bar type Watch Wrestling. Click the first link and you find a stream that works for you when you get there. A few advertisements, but just deal with it, grin and bear it. Find a stream that works for you. You have Hard to Kill pay-per-view live as it's happening. And of course, AEW Battle of the Belt on TNT for free on television.
Yeah.
I hate this space. I'm sorry that y'all. I was old enough y'all say something, but I guess that's about it. But anyway, I want to thank Greg and Josh for me tonight. Hopefully I can get David Burton Thursday night. And by the way, if you have not checked us out, we're everywhere. We're on Google. We're on Spotify. We're on Spotify. We're on iTunes. We're on Google Podcasts. Hopefully back on Blog Radio soon. We're everywhere. One word, Wrestling Tracks. Wtracks.com. Use the code WINTER and all caps for $12 off. And we'll see you guys next time. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Greg. See you, everybody.